Hello everyone, my name is Livia Nuris. Sadidah. I'm from English Education Department 2022B. Now let's check it out. The first is the effect of Mentimeter on students' writing achievement in online learning by Husnul Hatimah and Dian Ani Cahyani from English Journal of Merdeka, 1st July 2022. This is the article I want to review. The first is abstract. This study examines the impact of Mentimeter on students. This study examines the impact of Mentimeter on student descriptive text writing in online learning at Hashim Ash'ari University. Using a quasi-experiment designed, the REACH involved 39 students. This result, analyzed using the Mann-Whitney U-test, showed a significant improvement in writing ability with Mentimeter compared to PowerPoint. The next is introduction. Online learning in Indonesia, particularly during the pandemic, required teachers to adapt using media like Mentimeter, a web-based application for interactive learning. Mentimeter allows real-time student response, fostering engagement, motivation, and improving learning outcomes. The next is method. This study used a quasi-experimental design to examine Mentimeter effect on student writing achievement in online learning. Two classes were involved. The experimental group used Mentimeter, while the control group using PowerPoint, essay test, pre-test, and post-test. The next is the result and discussion. This study reveals the project-based learning (PJBL) effectively enhance student engagement and learning outcomes in English for specific purpose or ESP classes. Students displayed improved autonomy, collaboration, and problem-solving skills, emphasizing the practical application of language in real-world contexts. The results indicate that PGBL fostering a deeper understanding of course material by integrating language learning with subject-specific content. Discussion highlights challenges such as time construction and the need for effective guidance. This is the first table. The first table showing first group of experimental Mentimeter. There are 22 students, and for the second group for the PowerPoint there are 17 students. This is the table of the result for the post-test. The first is experimental group or using Mentimeter. The result is 23.59, and for the second group using PowerPoint or control group, the result is 15.35. And this is the last table for the Mann-Whitney U-test. For asymptotic two-tailed, the result get 0.022. For the conclusion, the article explored the implementation of project-based learning or PGPL in English for specific purpose or ESP courses and highlights its advantages, challenges, and outcomes. It emphasized that PGPL effectively enhances student language skill, critical thinking, and collaboration. And the next is the effectiveness of using Pixton.com in writing storyboard of junior high school by Istiqomah and Tati Irawati from Journal of English Education, Linguistics and Literature on 2024. This is the article I will show to you. The first is abstract. This study evaluates Pixton.com effectiveness in improving English writing skills among 8th grade students using a quasi-experimental design. The experimental group outperformed the control group with significant improvement in writing skills. And the next is introduction. Storyboarding, a popular visual storytelling method, helps students develop creativity, problem solving, and communication skills, supporting language learning and engagement. The next is research method. The study used a quasi-experimental design with pre- and post-tests on two-group experimental. 28 students using Pixton.com, 27 students with conventional method. And the next is the result. The experimental group showed higher post-test scores, mean 79.22, than the control group, mean 72.87. Uncover results confirmed Pixton.com's significant impact, p-value 0.035, on writing skills, contributing 35%. This is the table of the data from the result. Pixton.com get mean 79.64 and without Pixton.com get 72.37. The next is discussion. Pixton.com enhances student creativity, idea generation and engagement, proving effective in improving writing skills. Its visual and interactive features stimulate motivation and provide a collaborative learning platform. Compared to conventional methods, the study supports Pixton.com as an innovative teaching tools for transactional writing. And the last is conclusion. Pixton.com significantly improves student English writing skills, engagement, and creativity, evidenced by higher performance in the experimental group, fostering motivation and provides a dynamic, interactive learning environment, while future research should explore its broader application. Pixton.com innovative approach. And the next is the impact of project-based learning using podcasts on student speaking skill by Selvi Amelia Ayu Pratiwi, Rukminingsi, and Livia Nuris from English Department Journal, 2nd September 2024. This is the article I will show to you. The first is abstract. In this study, examines the effectiveness of project-based learning (PGBL) with podcasts in improving speaking skills compared to conventional methods. Conducted with 70 students in Mansatu, Jombang. The next is introduction. Speaking is crucial skill in language learning, yet many students face challenges such as low confidence, limited practice, and traditional teaching methods. Project-based learning or PGBL emphasize problem-solving, collaboration, and creativity. Podcasts as innovative and flexible learning media provide authentic material that enhance student interest and motivation. And the next is method. The research used a quasi-experimental design with 70 students divided into experimental and control groups. Both groups were assessed through pre-test and post-test. The experimental group applied PGPL using podcasts, while the control group followed traditional methods. Data were analyzed using SPSS 20 for homogeneity, normality, and t-test comparison. And the next is finding. Results showed a slight improvement in the experimental group's post-test average 66.11 compared to control group 64.46. Data analyzed indicate significant difference, affirming the positive impact of PGBL with podcasts. This is the table of the result. And the next is discussion. The findings highlight the benefit of combining PGPL with podcasts in teaching speaking skills. This approach engages students in interactive and meaningful learning activities, increasing their confidence and fluency, while the improvement was statistically significant. In the conclusion, PGBL with podcasts provide effective in enhancing speaking skills compared to traditional methods. Students displayed higher engagement, confidence, and slight improvement. Okay, thank you very much for your time and see you.